is an excellent passing section of the track. What you're going to have is a lot of people who are going to tend to come over here, and they're going to go right back over and get back over to the very outside of the track right here. It's a great opportunity for you just to dive, get on the throttle, dive underneath them, and you can really take this turn from mid-track out to the edge of the track. So if they're way out here, you do have the ability on the exit of this turn to kind of get underneath them and get in position here. And again, this section of turns here, this is the bus stop. And what's after the bus stop is that huge sweeper and then a big long straightaway. So it's imperative that we get this right coming through here.
That there's some corners, let's see, keyhole is one, carousel is one, where we're kind of in the corner and we're adding throttle as we get, maybe we're a little tight, so we add some throttle and it moves us out a little bit off the curb, and then maybe we kind of start running wide, so we reduce throttle and it sort of sucks us back into the curb, right? Same thing going through Sugar and Spice up here on the front straight. We set it, we kind of add throttle, make our bike run out to the edge, and then we reduce a little bit of throttle. Well, it's important that we have our bike in the right gear so that our bike responds to whatever whatever kind of input we're applying. What happens if you're in a corner and you're in 5th gear and you should be in 2nd gear, or hell, let's say you're in a straight line and you're in 5th gear and you're going 40 miles an hour and you roll off the throttle.
No engine braking.
Nothing. It's just like you're in neutral, right? But if you're in 2nd, and you're going 50, 60 miles an hour and you roll off the throttle, what happens? You get some engine braking. And then you give it some throttle and your bike's a little more responsive. So it's really important that we're in the right gear. Even though sometimes we're in a corner and we know that we've got to shift, just right up there, we still need to go ahead and make the necessary shifts to be in the right gear.
So that's fine, you can leave it. The main thing about going over the launch is, like Brandt said, we want to be about mid-track. If we move into the inside of the track, what's that going to do to our exit out here on the end of the other next turn, right? If we're too far in, it's going to mess our line up coming through here. If we're too far out, it's going to be a little bit too swoopy. So again, we want to crest the launch at about the middle of the track, make our turn-in point, and fastest point from A to B is from here to this curve to that curve, right? So we want to get up over the launch and we want to start sighting this curve, and then immediately as you come up over it, you want to sight your next curve, right? You want to basically connect the dots through here. And that's going to be the fastest line, is a straight shot through there. There's no need, like Brandt said, to have to come way out here and come swooping through here. You're going to lose time doing that.
There's two places, some more time to make. You guys are going to have to catch them, and I don't know about you, Billy, because you know you're on a little different bike, but you guys are going to have to catch a downshift between the carousel and the front straight.
That's right.
You can't drive onto the front straight in third gear.
Yeah.
You might be able to. You might be able to, Rob.
Yeah,
but you guys have to get down to second gear.
It's tough.
So I shift when I'm flipping it back over to the right. A lot of people, you can, when they're coming through here, you kind of stand your bike up just for a second to drift out. A lot of people will catch a downshift there.
I like to catch a downshift right there, as Brandt said. That's where I like to do it.
You guys are running a 47. Okay, you're out here at MSR H corner. You've been running what, 49, 50? 50. Every time you come out here, it's like 50, 50, 50. You know what? I don't know where the time is. I don't know what I can do. I don't know how I can go faster. I can tell you right now that if you'll work on the bus stop, Diamond's Edge, and the carousel on 1 and 2, I mean, there's a couple seconds there for you. I got to the point to where that I couldn't, I hit a plateau, and I spent some time with Ty Howard, and that's the first place that you look for time. Is the corners before the long straight. You got to get out of those corners. You got to get out of them and get to wide open throttle as fast as you can. All right, so that's where you guys need to focus on today if you're kind of in a situation like yourself. It's going to be hard today because we got to get off the race line going the gut check, which really sucks, man, because that's some time there too.
Check it out.